Yo, 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 it's your boy Swag. I'm back on ShibuyaTyson.com where the music at. Today I'm in the building with Chicago's very own Hittz. Member of Leauge Boii.
You know that.
Just dropped his project. The end is near. Collaborated with the likes of Gucci Man, Young Thug, Kevin Gates.
Right.
So we're gonna start off with your childhood, man. Where you from in the city?
I'm from St. Nathan Evans, St. Lawrence to Cottage Grove, that type of shit, like southeast area.
Oh, okay. Did you grow up over there all your life?
Yeah, I've been over there since forever, bro. That's my hood. I love it. That's my community, you know.
Okay. So how was life growing up for you?
I mean, typical shit, like black people shit, you know. Shit was all bad for a minute, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of us and shit, but we was always smart. My family always made sure we stayed on our books. We was smart. We wasn't no dumb niggas, you know what I'm saying? And it stuck with me for the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? So now I take care of my family and make sure don't nobody else gotta go through that shit.
Okay, so growing up at age 13, what was your mind at?
I mean, 13, honestly, I already had it up, my mind made up at 13, this rap shit gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm either gonna be a kingpin or a rap superstar type shit. You know, that's how my mind was at the time. So.
Okay, that was at 13.
At 13, so I already knew it.
So before music, besides being a kingpin and rapping, what was something else you wanted to do?
I mean, honestly, seriously, that's the shit I took seriously. Music in the streets, I always took that shit real serious. You know, I wanted to hoop and shit like that too. I used to love hooping. You know what I mean? So, really, that was just it. Honestly, bro, I just knew I was gonna make it in this music shit, or shit, I was gonna have a bag some type of way.
I feel you. So mainly you was chasing the money. So you just seen the money and figured that was the way to go. Basically,
I people around me I gotta provide for. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that I wasn't gonna be regular. I knew that my whole life. I stood out on everything I did. Whether it's hooping, I was the captain. Football, I was the captain. Rapping at the lunchroom, you know what I'm saying? Rap battles, all that shit. I always just stood out. Okay. I knew it was gonna be something.
So when did you start rapping? Did you start rapping in high school?
Nah, hell no. I started rapping when I was 10 years old.
10?
Hell yeah.
So you was writing rap then?
Yeah, I was probably whack as hell, but you know what I'm saying though? I started this shit at 10. My big brother Munchie, free him. You know what I'm saying? He got me started. He's so cold, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. He just got it in my head, bro. If you put your mind to it, you can make that shit happen.
Will you be home soon to get a chance to see your success?
I mean, we working on it right now. We really working on the Leauge and everything to get this appeal. Cause right now he got they gave him 49, but judge on some bullshit, bro. He innocent. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to get him home, man. He gonna be home to see this success, bro. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Okay, so we gonna jump right into it. So when did you meet Smylez?
Man, 2007.
Was it at school or?
Yeah, it was at school. It was a high school. You know, he had the school on the rapping. You know what I'm saying? And I was just a freshman. You know, he was a sophomore and shit. So he had it for the school and everybody he the man, and you know. So we went up to him. We went back and forth with bars, verse, and he, man, you cold. You know what I'm saying? And he just started putting me on a lot of niggas. I started doing all these battles and fucking up the scenes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, from there we just came together.
Okay. So when you say y'all exchanged bars, was y'all battling at first, or was y'all just showing each other talent?
I mean, it wasn't really. We never really had a battle. You know what I'm saying? It's just he came up to me man, the freshman's talking about you cold. You know what I'm saying? And I heard you was straight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we pull each other to the side, get to going at it. Damn, he go crazy. Damn, you go crazy type shit. And then, he heard some songs I had recorded. I heard a song he had recorded, and then we just put it together.
Okay, so what school was that?
We went to Paul Robeson.
Paul Robeson?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was around like sophomore year type shit. That's when we got our own studio, put all our money together and shit. Cause we was rapping in school on the computers, like the school computers. We was hitting record.
Was recording on that?
Yeah, bro. We was recording at school and shit, like just rocking the lunch tables and shit. And you know, me, him, and Chop got together. Chop taught him how to make beats.
What year was that?
08.
08, okay.
Yeah, he started making them beats and shit, so we start going crazy. Like, he has some shit called The League, I have some shit called Problem Boys. We just put it together, like, and made a League Boy.
Right, so that's how it all became?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, right now, do League Boys still exist?
Yeah, League Boy gonna, as long as it's breath in my body, bro, like, even when it's after breath in my body, bro, like, League Boy not going nowhere. It's here to stay forever, bro.
So, who are all the core members?
The core members?
Yes.
You got me, you got Jank, you got Judo, you got Huncho, you got Yayo, you got my boy Judy, you got Yummy, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of us though, you know what I mean? Okay. Everybody talented, everybody brings something different to the table, everybody hard working, so, you know, we got a dynasty.
Edai and Smylez dropped a project together called Forgotten. Unfortunately, Smylez passed away. You got a song with Edai and Edai on there, produced by Smylez. Do you remember making that song? What memory do you remember?
Yeah, I remember the song. Like, I was there for the whole tape, the whole album and shit. Like, we basically started everything from scratch. And they was like, we got to get you on one of these joints, because I did like the opening, like poem type thing for the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, we just got to get you on the song. So that whole day we just sat down, made some cold ass beats, and that one just stuck to me. Like, I just started going crazy on the hook, and we just went from there basically. Okay,
so I also see that you're friends with 600Breezy. You two haven't released any music yet. I hope to see y'all do something in the future. Y'all planning on collaborating with anything?
Oh yeah, that's my brother, bro. Like, you know, that's how I met Edai and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Through Breezy and Edai, you know. From my end and shit, on 79th and shit, you know. Okay. We grew up together, so we got plenty of shit coming, bro. Like, we just waiting on the right time to get it together. As soon as he come home, we gonna go crazy.
So you say you guys grew up together. Do Chicago rap beef affect you in your personal relationships?
Oh, hell no, not really, like, cause everybody know, bro, like, my name good out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta do that sneaky both sides shit, none of that, bro. Like, everybody you see me around with, bro, I got love for them, they got love for me type shit, so we ain't go through all that.
In Chicago, is there a difference between rap beef and street beef?
Honestly, for the past few years, it seems like they've been one and the same, kinda. Because, like, your favorite rapper could say, fuck this guy, or they the ops. So now it's like, you don't mess with them because of that type shit, or, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people who toured in the city who really never even bumped heads into each other. It's just, it's popular to diss somebody dead, homie, or, you know what I'm saying, for the publicity. So a lot of beef gets started through music.
Right.
I guess I could say that.
Looking back when you first started recording until now, what are some things that you learned?
A lot of shit. I mean, one of the main things I learned was, like, not to force it. You know what I'm saying? I don't actually write my songs like I think them. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I try not to force no songs. Like, if it's not clicking to me that day or at that time, I leave it alone and sit on it, you know, come back to it, because the music comes out a lot better when you just let it flow naturally.
So when you're in the studio, do you come prepared, or do you sit there and think of the song then?
It works differently at times. Sometimes I come like 6, 7 songs prepared already, and just come in and knock it right out. But when we start stuff from scratch, sometimes it depends on, like, if it's a producer there, you know, if it's a co-producer, we probably start something from scratch. Or if I got somebody else with me, we'll start on some shit from scratch type shit.
Okay. So how tough do you have to be mentally to deal with the music industry?
Man, bro, like the music industry, like this shit like the streets, bro. Like, you gotta be mentally prepared, cause it's a lot of shit that'll make you want to give up and shit. Like, you got people who are supposed to be your friends, or you think like they homies and shit, but they won't post your shit because they feel like, nah, I want him bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You do it for them though, just because, not because you think they'll take off, but just because you genuine. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But there ain't a lot of that shit in the music game, bro. Like, it's a dog eat dog.
Dog eat dog. They say Chicago, city of hate.
Man, bro, especially out here, man. This shit crazy.
So you say you think of your songs. I got a question for you. Do you freestyle?
No, I don't actually freestyle. What I do is, like, I hit a beat and I'll form my verse in my head. Just like how some people write it down, it's the same method. I just get the whole verse, whole song, I get it done in my head, then I go in there and knock it out.
Okay. So, like, who are some producers you're working with right now?
Who are producers I'm working with now?
Yeah.
I actually try to work with everybody I can, you know what I'm saying? You know, of course, me and Chop got shit. Of course, I still got shit with Smylez, Zaytov and Cassius J, Cash Bag, Lord Haiti just sent me some shit. Anybody who send me some shit that's dope, bro, like, we could work. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody, really.
Yeah, you don't really do the drill rap. Like, you're an artist, so I can kind of see you working with everybody instead of just one-sided, one sound, you know?
Yeah, like, I try to, like, I don't try to fit in, bro. Like, that's my biggest thing. I try to do me. Like, whatever I'm feeling, that's what I'm gonna make. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just make drill because that's what everybody else making. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm smarter than that. I feel like I'm bigger than just dumbing down my music. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wouldn't, I mean, I do what I do in the streets or whatever, but it's still different, bro. Like, I'm trying to compete with the world type shit. You know, I ain't trying to compete with just Chicago. I want to make music for the whole world. So I ain't trying to be boxed in. That's all it is.
Okay. When working with other artists, do you prefer being in the studio with them?
Yeah, I definitely prefer being there because I feel like that's what's the most natural. I learned that from Smylez. Cause he told me, like, you always just come in here with all these songs prepared, and you know what I'm saying, but you don't feel the feeling of actually making the record from scratch. There's no feeling like that in the world, bro. When you just hearing the beat and y'all both just going off each other vibe. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That should make it way better, bro. Like,
when working with other artists, do you use the same method that you use when you're making your own? Do you come up with the concept first, or do you start off with the hook?
Actually, like, basically what I do is, like, I try to feed off their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make something and have them make something. You know, we'll both make a hook at the same time. You know what I mean? And if his is better or if mine better, we probably just, sometimes you use either one that's better, or you can put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna use you gonna keep this part, and then on the back side we gonna use your part, like, or either or, vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what song did you release that made you feel like, man, I'm a rapper? Like, damn, like people fucking with me, and like it just turned you up?
I mean, the first song, honestly, that ever turned me up, really, like, was doing Hittz, no question. You know what I'm saying? Because I was always rapping and shit. Like, I always been doing it. But once I dropped doing Hittz, it's like people who I've never seen in my life just walking up to me. Man, good shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? People like, I want you to perform in Indiana at my birthday party. Little random shit. And it's like, alright, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, this shit working. You know?
True. So you got a chance to visit ATL. You worked at Street Exec Studios. How was that experience?
Man, that shit was great, bro. Like, the whole Atlanta experience was in the studio was just great. Like, I ended up running into, like, a lot of big artists down there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Did you get a chance to work with anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some shit done that's coming out on my new project. You know, I got to work out with. I got some shit done with Gates. I got some shit done with Thug. You know what I'm saying? Got some shit with Gucci. And I got that shit from the engineer, you know what I'm saying? He was cool, he was 100 down there. Bro, your sound, you know?
Right.
And he like, you came all the way from Chicago. They like, you came from Chicago and you funded everything on your own. No management, no nothing. Yeah, bro. Like, I get this shit out the mud. They end up plugging me, you know? I also end up going to, I end up recording some shit at Usher crib and shit and everything, bro.
How was it meeting him?
Man, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, that's when, like, my mama and them start saying, like, okay, you on to something. You know what I'm saying? Like Gates and them, they cool and all, but you and Usher, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? They felt like I was actually making some progress, some real progress.
So your song with Kevin Gates, I seen you post some clip of it. It's featuring Josh K also, and it was produced by CB Mix and DJ Meal Ticket. How did that song come about, actually?
Definitely. Like, that's my boy Josh K, man. Shout out CB, shout out Meal Ticket, bro. Like, but that's what I was just talking to you about. Like, the Gate shit came through the engineer who plugged me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he helped you do this song also.
Yeah, he helped me with that song. The Josh K, we actually did Josh K part in the studio, just me, Josh K, and Smylez, honestly. CB had the beat plan, and we just came up with some crazy shit, bro. Like, some real crazy shit.
Out of all the people you met, who was like the most genuine person?
Honestly, I feel like out of everybody, probably the coolest, like, down to earth was like, I guess you could say Drake.
Drake?
Yeah, because like, he was just down to earth, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Breezy introduced me and told him who I was and everything, and it was just love from now. Like, it was bitches was there. He ain't want all the spotlight. Like, we had our own section and shit. Like, we had our own sections whenever we go to the clubs, and he's sending the bitches over there like, oh no, y'all tripping. Them the stars, go over there, you know?
Right.
Like, he was showing love, so it's like, I guess you could say that, like, he never asked for nothing or nothing, like, or acted funny because he's successful. So that's real cool.
So how was it to work with CB Mix?
Man, bro, anytime you link with CB Mix, it's just magical. You know what I'm saying? He been doing this and he know the game, like I call him next Rick Rubin. If you ask me, he gonna tell you. Like, bro, really cold. He know all the ins and outs of the game, man. Like, the shit just natural, bro. Like, it always, every time we make something together, like, this shit just crazy.
Okay. So what are some milestones you reached in your career that's important to you?
Shit, just recently I just did my first own, like, my first own headliner. You know what I'm saying? It may not be big to everybody, but it's big to me, seeing where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Seeing people, all type of different races coming to see me perform. You know what I'm saying? I started out rapping on the block and in the lunchrooms and shit like that. So that was a good, like, my first major radio play, like, that shit with me and Kevin Gates was playing every day. Like, every station, like 92 and GCI. You know what I'm saying? People get 92 sometimes, but never really GCI. So it was like, I got both, and I'm in regular rotation. Like, you ain't gotta wait till nighttime. You can hear my shit
all day long.
All day long.
That's big, man.
Yeah, bro.
In the past, outside of music, you mentioned real estate. You still going strong with that?
Yeah, bro. Like, my main thing is I'm trying to get money and invest and continue to get money and provide for the people around me. Like, so that way they can have ways to make revenue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the whole team got to eat.
Exactly. That way, if I ever fall, like, which I don't plan on ever doing, but you know what I'm saying? But I got to make sure my team's strong. You know what I'm saying? So if I need help or if they need help, we can call on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
That's what I'm trying to do. Like, me being locked up slowed it down, but I'm getting everything back in order right now.
Is it hard being an entrepreneur and an artist at the same time?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's not really that bad because of, like, the support system I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, my family, like, they support everything I do. So I'm not afraid to ask any questions or let it be known that I need help or assistance with something. So if it's something I don't understand or I don't know how to move, my mom, my grannies, my aunties or something, they will help me out with that. So
okay, so you always got somebody to back
yeah, it's not like a little solo effort.
So how does your entrepreneur skills help your music career?
I mean, a lot, because, like, it makes me think of, like, I always love music, you know what I'm saying? I always will. Never really loved music business like that, but now I know how to handle things a little differently. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know how to run the music like a business.
Okay, so you learn.
Right, so, like, I'm learning a lot, bro. It's getting a lot better at that.
So when it comes to money, what do you enjoy spending your money on?
Honestly, the best thing to me to spend my money on, like, I promise you, like, it's just stuff that can make other people happy, like, that they'll never see coming. It don't matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, my granny loves, like, pigs and stuff, so just to pop up with a big ass stuffed pig and just see her smile, just goofy shit, bro. But like, I like being able to do stuff that's gonna make somebody else's day better.
Right,
you know what I mean?
They could be like down and sad, and once you come with that gift or whatever it is,
never know, bro. Like, yeah, the little things that you never know, bro. Like, I could give myself shit all day. That's regular. You know what I'm saying? But when you do it for somebody else, I feel a lot better. You know what I mean?
Okay. So in the next 10 years, what would you like to accomplish?
In the next 10 years, honestly, I just wanna be able to say, like, I gave it my best. You know what I'm saying? In 10 years, wherever I'm at, whether I'm gonna be at the top of my man regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanna be able to make sure my family is straight, they're successful, my music is being heard, and I gave my very best. So, like, wherever that leads me, that's where I want to be, bro.
Okay. In life, what's your most talented skill?
Man, shit, easy. That's rap. Like, that's easy.
Rap.
That's definitely, yeah, definitely, bro. Like,
so we're gonna step it up and we're gonna talk about a little bit about Chicago.
Okay.
So how do you feel about the Chicago music scene?
I mean, you know, I love my city, bro. Like, I feel like we got something special. I feel like everything we say or every certain type of way we move, the world gonna watch. You know what I'm saying?
Especially right now.
I just feel like we need to just bring it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we link up like how they doing like Atlanta or Cali or New York, because it's like they get a little buzz and they embrace each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to bring they shit on. Like, I could see somebody, I could be more buzzing to somebody, and like I see somebody working hard on the rise, and I'm gonna work with him. You know what I'm saying? Just to make our city stronger. You know what I'm saying? If we do that shit, like, we'll be unstoppable, bro.
Do you think it will ever change with the gang violence being involved in the music?
I mean, honestly, like, I honestly think so, because I feel like people starting to look over it a little more. Like, people wanna, like, they seen people make it out the hood already. They see shit that the people who made it out the hood doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially shit like Chance making like crazy ass moves, and it's like people want to feed their families and stuff like that now. So I think it can change. It just got to be the right people. Just got to get the, like, soon as the right person get on there and speak up for the city, like, a lot of shit gonna change, bro. It's gonna come real soon. Like, I know it will.
Everybody says Smylez a legend. What makes him great in your eyes?
Like I said, he had a work ethic, bro, that was unmatched. You know what I'm saying? And he was fearless when it came to his music, bro. Like, he could do any type of record, like any genre. If he hasn't done it already, he will do it. He's open to any ideas. And another thing is that a lot of the Chicago artists, like our whole movement, like, he was one of the main instruments in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he made a lot of people great that he doesn't get credit for, like producing, helping write the songs, all type of shit, bro. Like,
do you feel comfortable talking about like maybe some songs he helped write?
No, I can't put nobody out there, bro. But he wrote a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just rap, R&B, pop. He wrote a lot of records, like, around, like, I can't put nobody out there, but he did that, bro.
Okay. So what kind of person was Smylez outside of music?
Man, bro, he was a caring, lovable person, bro. Like, he'd want something to happen for you even more than you would want it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't selfish at all, bro. Like, he'd give you the shirt off his back type shit. Like, that was my brother, bro.
On your album, The End Is Near, you got a song produced by Young Chop featuring P. Rico titled 2K. How did that song come about?
Yeah, that song definitely go crazy. But me and Peter actually made that from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Chop had sent me like unlimited beats. Like I got a lot of them bitches. We just went to the studio with some beats and for the whole day and just started making shit. And that was just actually the first record we came out with.
Okay. So how did you meet P. Rico?
Oh man, I met bro back in like high school days and shit. You know, we had me and a couple of my homies had started this brick squad shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So like him and Lil Jojo and all the guys and shit, you know what I'm saying? We was in there just rocking the school every day, bro. Like, yeah, that's how we met at school.
You got a chance to work with Lil Jojo too. How was that experience?
Yeah, that's my brother too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to make some legendary shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me before he started rapping, big bro, I see you doing your thing. Like, I want to start doing this shit. And I told him, bro, like, go for that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go for that shit, bro. Like, this shit can get us out the streets. Shit, we end up making some shit, and that shit came out as a hit, bro.
True. You know, I met a lot of rappers in Chicago. In this generation, who you think are the top 5 artists that made an impact in Chicago?
Top 5 that made an impact in Chicago?
Yeah.
Let me see. You got fucking, of course you got Smylez. You know what I'm saying? You got, Lil Jojo. You got Keef. What's that, 3? You got, I'ma add fucking, I gotta add Bump, because he made us, you know what I'm saying?
That's 4, need one more.
Of course, and Ye.
Kanye.
Yeah, of course.
Speaking of Kanye, Kanye, shall I say, he's like heavy into fashion. Like, what's like your fashion style? What do you like to wear?
Man, bro, like, I'm a designer junkie, bro. Like, I like wearing the shit that like designer that you're not gonna see the next person walking down the street with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love that shit. I don't care what it is. So you got $2,000 Moncler coat, got the Jealous, like whatever, bro. Like whatever shit look good, and I don't think I'm gonna see nobody walking down the street with. That's the type of shit I want, bro.
Okay. So what you got going on for 2018?
Man, bro, this shit gonna get bigger and better. Like, that's all I've been doing since I started. I've been getting bigger and better, bro. Like, I'm working with a lot of major artists. My music getting better. Like, my money getting bigger. Like, I'm finna be unstoppable 2018, bro. Like, I'm gonna make this shit happen for me and Smylez, you know?
That's right, that's right. So, how can the fans find you on social media? What's your Instagram and Twitter name?
They both at Hittz079. That's at HITTZ079 on both of them. If you go on Facebook, just type in Hittz, HITTZ, and it's gonna pop right up, bro.
So this swag on ShibuyaTyson.com, where the music at. And before we get up out of here, can I get exclusive freestyle from you?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Like, you definitely just caught me off guard with that, but I got something for you. I'm from where it get colder than Minnesota. As a shorty, homie sneak me out. Guess that's a mini Cobra. I got text like a message. You press me, I send it over. Shots went through my hair, wrist. Thank God they just went through my shoulder. Music well composed while trying to hold my composure. Overdose on lean, I hit the booth and go ape like I'm cold, but still a soldier. But what war am I really fighting? Cause I'm hopping out with Max on blacks and ones who look just like me. System self-corrupted, I guess. The self-destruction, I guess. But I can't think about that shit off pills I up and digest. Well, I just up and die next, repping my set like Dynettes. Now I'll just blow up like dynamite and show the world what's my best. King Hittz.